Welcome back. In this episode, we are going to discuss about various government policies to promote primary, secondary and higher education in our country. First is the National Education Policy for the improvement of primary education, that is classes up to 5th standard. First, there is a provision made for providing universal access, retention and quality in elementary education with a special emphasis on girls. Second, there is also an establishment of pace-setting schools like Navodaya Vidyalaya in each district. Third, vocational streams have been developed to equip large number of high school students with occupations related to knowledge and skills. Fourth, the plan outlay on education has increased from rupees 151 crore in the first plan to rupees 3766.90 crore in the 11th plan. The expenditure on education as a percentage of GDP, that is gross domestic product, rose from 0.64% in the 1951-52 to 3% in 2015-16 and has remained stagnant around 3% from past few years. The expenditure on education as a percentage of GDP has declined to 2.7% in 2017-18. The literacy rates have increased from 18% in 1951 to 74% in 2010-11. Literacy among males is nearly 16.6% higher than females, and it is about 16.1% higher in urban areas as compared to rural areas. In 2011, literacy rates varied from 94% in Kerala to 62% in Bihar. The primary school system has expanded to over 8.58 lakh in 2013-14. Unfortunately, this huge expansion of schools has been diluted by the poor quality of schooling and high dropout rates. Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan is a significant step towards providing elementary education to all children in the age group of 6 to 14 years by 2010. It is a time-bound initiative of the central government in partnership with the states, the local government and the community for achieving the goal of universalization of elementary education. Along with it, bridge courses and back-to-school camps have been initiated to increase the enrollment in elementary education. Mid-day meal schemes has been implemented to encourage attendance and retention of children and improve their nutritional status. These policies could add to the literate population of India. Children, you are requested to study the graph 2.1, which shows the literacy rates in India, and then answer the questions like: has the literacy rates of the population increased since 1951? In which year India has the highest literacy rates? Why literacy rate is high among the males in India? Why the women less educated than men? How would you calculate literacy rate in India? What is your projection about India's literacy rate in 2020? Thank you.